I recently visited what I think is the best kept secret in Southern California. Gibbons are apes that communicate through songs and alarm calls. The Gibbon Conservation Center is the largest center of its kind in the Northern Hemisphere, where staff are working to save the world's most endangered ape species. What I love most about Gibbons are their songs, which range from belch-like to otherworldly. And they're so loud that gibbons can communicate with each other in the wild up to 2 miles away. Only, when I arrived, it was silent. Dead silent for about 30 minutes.
Hey, buddy.
Then I met this guy.
Let's see what happens.
This is Sway. And do you see the way he's following me around? Well, I later found out that's because he was imprinted on adult human males. His mother was rescued from the pet trade and didn't know how to care for offspring. When Sway was born, she rejected him, so he was hand-fed by a male staff member. Sway is an Eastern Hulak gibbon, which means his song includes this sound. The night before my visit, I downloaded some recordings of gibbons. When I played a little bit of it for Sway, he started to sing back. And when the other gibbons heard him, this happened.
Gibbons are primates that communicate through song, right?
But not just song. So their song, it's a long distance communication. That's how they mark their territory. And that's how they find a partner. So if there is a family group and they have their oldest offspring ready to leave the family group, gonna leave the territory, the family territory, and start traveling in the forest and start singing a solo song that we have while at indoors for a couple of weeks after a small injury. And she kept in touch with her partner by singing a solo song, and they were calling back and forth to each other when the other gibbons were not singing, so they can keep in touch.
So there's a family song, and then when you leave your family, you come up with your own song?
You sing a solo song, yeah.
And do they know that song before they leave, or do they just come up with it when they...
Yes, they know. So they, not like us, they're not able to learn a different song. So gibbons have a limited number of vocalization that they can make, but they can combine that into a complex song, a complex duet song for most species.
When I first heard the Eastern Hulak gibbon, it reminded me of something called Tuvan throat singing. Have you ever heard of that before?
Yeah.
So it's like humans making this sound. It sounds kind of like a guttural sound.
Yeah.
But what they're really doing is they're making very high-pitched noise. And I was wondering if maybe it's because maybe for the gibbons their range of hearing is higher than humans, and maybe what we're hearing is the guttural sound, but maybe they're hearing maybe the harmonic above that.
You could probably record it and see.
I tried a little bit. I'm going to show you what I found. Here's the original recording clip. This is the cleanest I could find.
Yeah.
So then I thought, okay, if I bring it down by an octave, maybe I can hear some more. So here's what's interesting. If I go to this shows me what's happening. I don't know if you can see all of that. And so the end of this is the end of human hearing, and this is down an octave. I don't know if you can see, but there's still a lot of sound up here where it would be hard for a human to hear. And if I bring that up, I can actually hear a note right there.
Yeah.
In other parts, I don't get it as much.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I just thought that was kind of interesting. I wonder if for them they're hearing that pitch more than maybe we're hearing the guttural sound.
Out of 20 gibbon species, only one isn't endangered. The most critically endangered gibbon species has only 22 members left in the world. But there's something simple we can all do to help out this fellow musical primate. When you go to the grocery store, check the labels and avoid products with palm oil. Gibbons and orangutans are dying out because rainforests in Southeast Asia are being cleared for palm oil plantations. Palm oil is a cheap vegetable oil that's now in about half of all supermarket products. By using alternatives, you can help save some of the world's most melodic residents.